Today from r/LetsNotMeet. He came to see me every single day. I usually get over creepy encounters fairly quickly, but this one was quite different from the rest. I go by the rule, be nice to everyone, because you never know who could be a secret serial killer. And that has worked out well for me the majority of the time, although this time, it was probably what got me into that situation. When I was 18, I worked as a lifeguard by a small pool. Nothing fancy. I was basically just a babysitter to all ages. When adults got bored looking after their kids, they sometimes sought me out, for some reason, to have a free therapy session. Mothers and fathers talking about their hardships. I know I worked as a lifeguard, but I can't save that kind of life. One day, a 50-year-old man with his 2 kids came to the pool, as many other people did. He went up to me and we started talking. It started with some small talk, like how he didn't let his children eat ketchup because it has the properties to remove even rust from metals. But the hours went by. He started talking badly about one of his kids. How she was overweight, had anger issues, and was worried about boys when no one would ever even look at her. I'm not gonna lie, that last statement made me go quiet. And I tried to somewhat reason with him, to not speak like that about his daughter. He seemed to listen to what I had to say, so I was happy that I could possibly help his kid in some way. Having a parent like that would have given anyone a hard time. The next day he came back, extremely happy, telling me I was so good with his kids because my talk had apparently helped him. He then began the day by trash-talking his ex-wife into oblivion, like how she had the most custody over their kids, and that the kids only ate fast food at her house. I didn't say much because it felt like it wasn't my place to speak, and I didn't want to create unnecessary drama at my workplace. But what set the first red flag in motion was when the conversation suddenly shifted into him wanting a young wife. It was as if he tried to trash talk his ex to get me to understand he was single and interested in a relationship with me. The days went by, and he continued to visit the pool every day. To some extent, I had the feeling that he now came every day just to see me. I was fairly creeped out by this thought, so I tried to ignore it and just do my work. As the days passed, he started asking more and more personal questions, like where do you usually go grocery shopping? And is there a cafe close to where you live? As I was fairly sure he was trying to figure out where I lived, I kindly deflected all of his questions with something very obscure. During my last work week, I had an afternoon shift. I asked my colleague who had the morning shift if anything had happened that day I should be aware of. He told me they had to ban a man from entering the pool area because he had reached behind the counter at the small pool shop where the workers keep their personal things. Apparently, he had been denied by my coworker to get a look at our work calendar, so he had tried to get a glance at it in a more illegal manner. The last week I saw him twice at the end of my shifts, standing near the pool entrance. The second time I saw him there, I reported him to the pool security guards. And after that, I never saw him again. So to the creepy pool guy, let's not meet.